What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2, and today we have another DLC preview of the weapons from Sir Hammerlock's DLC. So let's take a look at them, and the first group that we're looking at is going to be the brand new Seraph items. And the first item up on the list is the Breath of the Seraphs, which is a brand new Seraph relic that gives you an extra 35% damage and another 6% health regeneration per second. Which is interesting because it says it grants bonus damage and health regeneration for a short time after killing an enemy to gain second wind, which means I'm thinking that this relic is only going to work after you get out of second wind, which is kind of shitty because this would actually be a damn good relic if it wasn't for only coming out of second wind and that relic taking place. So it actually looks pretty cool. We're talking about looking pretty cool. Look at this sick piece of shit. This is an awesome looking pistol that's called the Infection. And if you look at the red flavor text, it says Itchy Tasty, which is a Resident Evil Easter egg, all the way back to the original cutscene from Resident Evil. But if you take a look at the stats doesn't really look too impressive. It's not clear whether or not if this is actually a level 50 weapon from the screenshot. It doesn't say, but if it is a level 50 weapon, only doing 2400 damage, it's kind of going to be piss poor, but I'm pretty sure that's not a level 50. So moving on, let's take a look at the interfacer. This is going to be another Hyperion shotgun, which does 5500 damage, which you can tell that right there is a level 50 shotgun. It doesn't look like anything special. It pretty much looks like a conference call, so we're going to move on. And the next weapon is the Lead Storm. And the Lead Storm is another assault rifle, which actually looks like it does have a bayonet on it. So for those of you guys out there that do run melee zeros right there, that might be a decent assault rifle to carry around. Although the Captain Rapier does give you 200% extra melee and around the same stats as that. So that might be a better choice for those of you guys that are out there running melee. But it has a 60 magazine size, which is going to help you guys out, especially for those of you gunzerking. That right there looks like something that you might want to pick up. And finally, the last item on the Seraph list is going to be the Hawkeye, which is a sniper rifle. And it looks to be bolt action because it's a Jacobs, but it has 580% critical hit damage. God damn! That's even more than a Lady Fist. This is going to be the go-to sniper rifle from the DLC to go and hit raid bosses, especially Pyro Pete, because once you knock his mask off and his shields go down, you can put this into his face and kill him really fucking fast. So that makes a really good weapon with high damage, high accuracy, and also I like the bolt action. I really do. I like the way that just cocks back. Looks real nice. Looks real sweet. So let's take a look at the blue mission rewards that's going to be in this DLC. And there's also going to be an E-Tech, but we'll get to that later. This right here is get to the Choppa. Look at that. 4,000 damage times 4. So it's going to shoot 4 bullets a clip. The red flavor text says get to it. That's a get to the Choppa Easter egg. So this gun is actually, from what I understand, returning from Borderlands 1, as is a few other extra weapons inside this DLC. And the next weapon on the list is the Cowboy, which is actually named Sir Hammerlock's damned Cowboy. It is a high damage assault rifle coming in at over 17,000 damage, and it has a pretty small clip size. But if you take a look at the red flavor text, it says speak softly and carry this. And if you know your American history, you know that that red flavor text goes all the way back to Teddy Roosevelt, who was an avid hunter, kind of looked like Sir Hammerlock, didn't have the British accent, but he used to say, speak softly and carry a big stick and you're gonna go far. And talk about going far, let's go to the next weapon, and it's the Tum Tum Elephant Gun. Those of you guys from Borderlands 1 remember this gun. And the red flavor text says that it's hated by a large number of people, but if you look at that damage, how can you hate that? A sniper rifle that does 43,000 damage. God damn, this is a weapon that I'm going to be looking for because I do love the Buffalo gun from the mission where you got to beat Taquito's mom. And I will be using this because I love the scopeless snipers, and it looks to be bolt action, yet again, with a high critical damage, but also an extra 150% weapon damage, which just ain't that bad. And talking about ain't that bad, look at this. This is a shotgun coming back from Borderlands 1 called the Hydra. And this thing does 9,000 damage times 20 pellets from the clip, which is amazing. Even though it only has 3 bullets in a magazine, this thing is gonna be sick. And speaking of sick, high damage weapons, we have the Rex, which is basically like a Maggie on steroids. It's Maggie's husband, Rex. Anyway, it's a big ass pistol, and it shoots 30,000 damage with 2 bullets per shot. That is not bad. It's got magazine size of 13, which looks like that this is going to be replacing Maggie as the new revolver of choice for a lot of people, especially since this is not a legendary. These weapons are actually blue rewards that look like they're going to be for missions, and they're not even legendary, so they're going to be fucking amazing. And talking about amazing, this is not really amazing. This is a rocket launcher. Does 200,000 damage. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not really good at the Price is Right theme music, but, you know, that's kind of disappointing after seeing some of the numbers that we've seen here. But talking about numbers, let's take a look at this right here, because this is just a little weird. This is a shield that has 0 capacity, ups your max health by 20,000, and gives you a 20 damage resistance, which looks like, for those of you guys that are tired of shields breaking after 1 hit, this might be the shield for you. And this is another reference towards Teddy Roosevelt, a great American president, called the Rough Rider, because he had his own little cavalry inside the American military called Roosevelt's Rough Rider. But not only that, but it also makes a mention to the Bull Moose, which is what he named his party when he was running for president. So let's take a look at the last blue weapon, which is going to be the Shock Twister. It's going to be a shock shotgun. It looks to be on par with the Moxie Slow Hand, but it has a really bad fire rate, so I'm going to go ahead and skip over this. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the last weapon on the list, which is the Yellow Jacket. It is an E-Tech Hyperion submachine gun, which is, you know, big surprise. There's enough of them in the game already, but I do like the flavor text. It says, by the people, for the people, which is another reference towards the Constitution. A lot of stuff being referenced here towards American history, and I like that because I'm a big history buff. So, like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. This was a weapon preview of the new weapons that's coming in the Sir Hammerlock DLC. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.